Deals. We all love a good deal, but on top of finding the deal, you need to make sure the product has good reviews and is actually discounted off the regular selling price. That's why I created dealhunter.tech, a website that constantly finds deals from all around the web, checks the reviews, checks the price history, and displays only the best tech deals that are truly worth buying. Each deal is also tweeted by @dealhuntertech. Go check it out. Links and everything will be in the description below. Okay, welcome to part 2 of building a next-gen 4K gaming room. Part 1 was setting up this area over here, which is a nice 4K gaming setup. It's just a 4K TV from LG with speakers. Card on screen now if you want to go check it out. Basically, we just put the speakers together, the LEDs on, the media center, all that, the couches. And that area is very good. I'm enjoying it a lot. But this episode is about this area. So the ping pong table is great, not gonna lie. Big fan of the ping pong table. But what would be even cooler for a next-gen 4K gaming room is a complete dedicated area for virtual reality. And that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna move the ping pong table, move the carpets, tape off an area just for virtual reality, because with the HTC Vive, you can move around and you can have a bigger room, which we'll be making. And so we're gonna remove that, set that up, set the VR up, and hopefully it all goes smoothly and we don't run into any problems. But I guess the first step is to move the ping pong table and the carpet, and a lot of this is like time-lapse stuff, so we're gonna be time-lapsing it and showing you as we do it. So yeah, let the first time-lapse begin. All right, so we set up, we removed the ping pong tables just over there, stood up, took the rug off to the side, and we set up the cameras. The only thing was the cameras have to be 16 feet away to work properly, so it's at 15 feet and 11 inches. We got one camera right there, and it does look like it's about to fall over, but it's not actually. And then we've got the other camera 15 feet and 11 inches over here. So this whole middle area we have to tape off and make the play area. And instead of just using regular tape or like, oh, I didn't have any blue painter's tape, that would have been ideal. I found this really reflective tape. It's probably some type of electrical tape, but it will work because it'll be very easy to see. And so I guess we're just gonna tape off a rectangle square-ish area, then remap the play area within the HTC Vive software, and hopefully, without having to adjust anything else, we will just be able to have this huge area for virtual reality. All right, we are all set up. So you can see this taped off area. The tape worked very well. Compared to the room we had in there, I'd say it's about 3 times as big, which is fantastic. I'm hoping that the trackers have no problem picking up this whole area. Well, I mean, we're yet to see that. We have it all hooked up and we're about to launch it, but I just wanted to give a quick update. You can see that it goes all the way around. There's a nice big rectangle. Honestly, it's like 5 paces by 5 paces. A pace is 2 feet, 10 by 10 maybe, I don't know. 10 by 10 will be like 100 square feet. That's a lot of area. Well, let's see if it gets set up and we don't run into any problems. And if that's so, then we're just gonna play some virtual reality in this big area and have some fun. Okay, so right off the bat, jumped into Hollow Point because there's a nice carpet here. And there's definitely a lot more area to work with. You still have the dotted lines wherever you're going, but where I was pretty restricted in there, I really can see that I have so much room now to move around. And Hollow Point's probably the best example of a game that gives me all this room. A lot of the other games have you just focused in one area. But of course, as more games come out, more will be supporting the open area type of VR. Because it's definitely just being immersed, and the headset itself is nice, but being able to move around within the game is a huge part of virtual reality and the whole experience. And that's what really differentiated this from the Oculus Rift, which is, I originally tried one of the developer kits, I think the first one, maybe the second one, and it was cool and all, and I would show it to like my parents and friends, and they thought it was cool because you're being immersed in this headset, and that's like a unique experience. But being able to truly move around is a whole different ballgame, and it really brings virtual reality to a different level. And this is definitely the future of virtual reality. And I think having Oculus Rift and that ability to go through the headset was an important step on the way to where we are now, just like where we are now will be an important step on the way to where we will end up, which will probably be something like putting on a small pair of glasses, standing in an open room, and being able to do whatever you want. And actually I was thinking, imagine if you would go somewhere where you would have a little pod installed where you would be on it. It would be a little circular treadmill area. I know there's the Virtuix Omni, I believe, is a product where it is a treadmill and it tracks your motion, but it's not the best solution. So imagine if you had that, you could really move around everywhere, and there's no limit to how far you can walk on a treadmill. It could also do slopes and mountains and stuff like that, so it could really immerse you. And I guess it should also be wireless in the future. I mean, this is 5, maybe 10 years in the future. Wireless virtual reality with a treadmill-ish area of a circle that can mimic slopes and inclines and declines. And I think that's the future, and this is an important step, just like Oculus Rift was an important step from just traditional screen gaming. But honestly, the biggest takeaway I have from the HTC Vive, and especially building this area, is that this is the future. It's going to happen. I'm 100% certain of it now. This is the future of gaming. Obviously not the HTC Vive itself. It's not everyone's gonna buy an HTC Vive. It's still too expensive. It's wired. You need a big area, but it's on the way there, and it just definitely gives me, I'm gonna take it off. It just definitely gives me a clearer picture of where we are going. This is down my shirt, isn't it? Got it. Of where virtual reality is going. You're gonna step into a pod, have glasses on completely wireless, and enter a different world. The resolution will be higher, you'll be completely immersed, and I'm very excited for that. But that's gonna wrap it up for this video. Building this little area it wasn't as much work as I thought it was. It worked right away too. We didn't have to adjust the cameras or anything. All we needed to do was trace the room, and it worked very well. And I don't know, I'm excited for the future of virtual reality. Thank you for watching. This is the next-gen 4K gaming room. That over there, the 4K TV, will definitely stay, that I showed you earlier and was in the previous video. This is not gonna stay, it just takes up a lot of room. And the HTC Vive itself was $1,000. The graphics card upgraded I needed, $500. So is it awesome and really innovative? Yes. Worth $1,500 to keep? Not really. The novelty will wear off, so I'm gonna sell it while it's still worth a lot. But I definitely enjoyed using it, and if I could do it again, I would also buy it and get this experience. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to see more content, and as always, stay classy.